keyword-rich description can really help you with your YouTube SEO. There's a lot of space over here. You can use that. Don't just put like a one-sentence description and go away. If your video is important to you, put good descriptions over here. Another very important component are tags. Tags are just like keywords, basically, that your video will be ranking for. Tags on YouTube are case sensitive. Tags on YouTube are single plural sensitive, so cat and cats are two different tags. YouTube will start suggesting tags as you put them in there. When we get into the tools and that, you will find there are keyword tools, etc., that you can use to try to brainstorm some tags. I would say at the minimum put a dozen tags onto your video, maybe even some more, but don't go below that. This is really how you are going to get discovered on the YouTube search engine. And again, another technique you can use, which is a little harder to do than it used to be, is if there are competing videos, you may want to discover exactly what tags they are using. Now, YouTube used to display that. They don't anymore, but actually they do. It's just not there. If you actually do a view source on the YouTube page, it's actually sitting behind there. There are tools that can dig the tags out, or if you don't mind reading raw HTML code, you can actually find them inside there. But changing the tags around in that can have a big effect on your ranking. And when we talk about analytics at the end of this, you'll see that by moving tags around in that, you can see whether that helps or hurts, etc. So don't forget the tags. Another thing that this doesn't illustrate over here, and that some people aren't even aware exists, is a video transcript. YouTube creates a transcript for every video, basically a text version of what the video is about. It tries to use speech-to-text technology in order to translate that. Now, it's good, but it's not perfect, and so the transcript it comes back with can sometimes be quite amusing when you try to read it, especially if you've got proper names, place names, or technical terms inside your video. It's going to get those wrong and sometimes create some rather amusing sentences. You have the ability to upload a transcript to YouTube, to actually upload a transcript of exactly what's on the video. And for the majority of videos, this is an excellent way of doing it. The transcript is what's going to appear, by the way, as a closed caption if somebody wants to use the closed captioning on the video. Now, there are a few videos of music videos and that which transcripts aren't really that relevant for, but for most videos they are. And within your YouTube control panel, you can download the transcript you have now, you can edit it, and you can upload it back to YouTube. And this is very important. Now, one thing that you might be tempted to do, which you shouldn't do, a bit of a black hat, gray hat type of a technique. People have been known to take the descriptions, the transcripts, and write something that's completely irrelevant to their video, but stuff that really gets a good search result, so they get a lot of people onto the video. The thing is now, YouTube is now not considering the number of views on a video. They are considering the engagement on a video. So, and they changed that back last March, I believe, was when they went to the engagement model. So that old technique used to work because it brought people to the video, they'd view it, they'd realize after a few seconds this has nothing to do with what I thought it was, and they'd disappear. But you get a view out of it, and so, hey, great, my view count went up. That's not important anymore. Plus, it does not give a good user experience. Obviously, if you thought the video was about one thing, you went and it's about a completely different subject, you're going to give it a thumbs down, you're going to leave, you're not going to be engaged. So make accurate transcripts and accurate descriptions, and keyword-rich descriptions are very important here. And thumbnails, and I don't know why that picture of the thumbnail right here, but I had a nice picture of some thumbnails over here. Thumbnails are those little images, of course, that you see for videos. And a thumbnail is a great way to get people into the video. Next, after the title tag, is the thumbnail. It used to be with YouTube that you didn't have really much of a choice with the thumbnail. When you uploaded the video, they gave you the choice of taking the beginning of the video, the end, or the dead center as a thumbnail. And it used to be only YouTube channel partners could actually input their own thumbnails. That has changed now. Now, pretty well anyone can do it. I say pretty well because when you get a brand new YouTube channel, I believe you have to have a video or two uploaded before they enable it so that you can put your own thumbnails. but a good 16:9 quality thumbnail that entices people to go into your video, along with a good title, just those two things alone are enough to get people to click into the video, which hopefully you've made engaging and can keep them on there. You know, they say you can't judge a book by its cover, but actually on YouTube that's not true. A thumbnail is exactly how a lot of people judge a book. And annotations. If you're not familiar with what these are little boxes that appear on your YouTube video. You can click them. Technically, they will take you to another place on the YouTube property. So they can take you to a channel, they can take you to another video. There is actually a way, and it's not black hat or anything, that you can use these annotations to take you to your website as well. And I will put details about doing that up on our website on the page that I'm going to create for this meetup, because it's a bit technical to describe here right now. Annotations, when used properly, you know, for calls to action, etc., can be great. When overused, they can bother people. And remember, there is a facility at the bottom of YouTube that you can click to turn off the annotations, so some people may never see them. But when used properly, they can provide an excellent interactive experience. You saw in the two videos we just had, the annotations are being used to get people to subscribe to channels and go to the next video. I've got an example here right now. You can't see the actual annotation on it because I downloaded this from YouTube, but it's actually a great way of building an interactive experience with annotations. I thought it was brilliant myself. I intend to use this technique. And this is again from the YouTube video playbook. So I'll just show it to you and describe what he did with the annotations.
I get a lot of comments about my equipment, so I wanted to make this video where you can click on all my equipment that I usually use and go to a video where I explain what it is and some backstory on it or how I use it. Jump cuts!
Okay, what he's done over here, and I thought it was great, he's used clear annotations. But if you're on YouTube, every single one of these instruments, all of the guitars, the piano at the back there, all of the amplifiers, the drum kit, the computer at the back there, every one of those is a clickable link, and it takes you to another video where he talks about it. Like, I mean, how engaging is that?
That's great.
Yeah, it is. I thought it was a fantastic idea. You've made a complete interactive experience. And if you could see the comments he got under this video, he's got some great comments about that. People just love this idea. So, you know, it might be an idea you can borrow yourself to move people into other videos.
So it's just a rollover annotation?
Yeah, you just roll over there and click on it. It's clear background, so you don't see it on there. As I said, I downloaded it, so the annotations don't come up. Excuse me.
Thank you. Good job, man.
What's that?
Easy to program?
Very easy to program,
You
actually.
gotta cut the element or you just like...
Well, you have to size it, etc. You have to tell it where on the screen
And then
you
make it
want it.
invisible.
Yeah, and you just make the background see-through transparent.
Yeah.
That's it. And you hover the mouse over, click on it, and go to another video. I thought it was a great way
Thanks.
to do it.
Oh.
Okay, and then optimization, finally, the optimization of the channel itself. As I mentioned a few moments ago, YouTube is actually, and this was in the last couple of weeks, introduced YouTube One. What YouTube One is it tries to keep the channel experience on YouTube identical, whether you're watching on a full-blown PC or whether you're watching on an iPhone or a tablet, etc. Another thing YouTube One has offered people, which is kind of neat for channels, is that you can now create an introductory video for your channel. People who are subscribed to your channel won't see this video, but people who haven't subscribed, when they come onto the channel, will see the introductory video in which you'll explain why they should subscribe to your channel. So this is a very new change on YouTube. It was just done at the end of March. And here's a very brief example of a video that's being used to describe a YouTube channel. This is for a travel video.
Hey, I'm Peter Bradio, better known here on YouTube as P-Drop, and I have a travel series. Currently, I'm paddling down the Mississippi River. So come check out my channel, subscribe to follow my adventures. See ya. Wow, what's that? See ya.
So that's a great introduction. It's very short because you don't want to make a very long introduction to the channel. But with YouTube One now, only people who have not subscribed to your channel will be seeing that video. Once they've subscribed, they'll see a standard channel with your latest video up in the video box at the top.
Is that information available in the playbook?
Yes, yes, absolutely. The playbook's been updated for that. They just recently updated the playbook,
You should
actually.
include the link as a resource.
It's at the very end for resources over
Okay.
here. Community. YouTube, again, is getting very involved in getting people involved in their videos. Collaboration and cross-promotion. This is where you collaborate with other YouTubers. This is very big with music videos, with artists who collaborate and do videos together, but it can be done in other genres as well. Cross-promotion, a lot of that can be where you subscribe to someone else's channel and create a playlist and include their videos and send them a little email, which you can do through YouTube. You can email anyone in YouTube via YouTube and ask them if they would do the same for you. Put a playlist on their channel with your videos, etc. Now you're getting exposure in two places. People who look at their channel will see their playlist, they'll see your video, and once they're into your video, of course, you've made a wonderful, engaging video that at the end, they're just going to want to subscribe to your channel, right? And collaboration is a big thing right now for YouTube right now, so don't overlook the possibility of piggybacking yourself on other people's efforts, creating playlists with their stuff on it and having them do the same thing. Social media is an obvious one, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And I pretty well had to mention it, of course. The other social media sites you might want to look at is Pinterest, because Pinterest allows you not just to put the video thumbnails up there, but you can actually put the videos themselves on Pinterest right now. And so you can start pinning videos, etc., your videos and perhaps videos of people you are collaborating with. And again, people will go back in there with Pinterest. If they like it, they'll click, they'll go back to YouTube, and now they're back into your loop. They're into that, and obviously your video is going to be so engaging, they're going to want to subscribe to your channel, right? Your blog and website. That seems obvious, but it amazes me how many people put videos up on YouTube and don't bother to embed them into their own blog or their own website. I mean, unless you specifically disable it, YouTube videos always come with an embed code that makes it very simple. Cut and paste, put it on there, and a little iframe with the video and the player and everything comes right up on the website. So really, don't overlook the opportunity. If you have a blog or a website, embed your videos. And get your viewers involved in videos. Get them involved in the sense that answer the questions and comments personally, but also, like, if they're asking questions in that, make a video about it. So if they're asking you questions on other mediums like Facebook, Twitter, etc., make a video about that. Answer their questions. Get them involved in the video production as well. This is a very short little segment of someone just answering a bunch of questions from Facebook or Twitter.
From Xmisia on Twitter, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? About 24 miles per hour, or 38.6 kilometers per hour. I know, I'm a nerd. From Barbara L on Facebook, do you ever feel like these videos are more work than fun? Usually I think these videos are a good balance of both, work and fun.
So basically, she's just answering viewer questions, and so every once in a while she would do a video in which she accumulates all the questions and answers them. And it's a great way. You've already got the topic and the subject for your video written. You just really have to sit there and answer questions. It's a very common format, a very common thing to do. Okay, now let's talk about a few tools and resources. We're just about at the end of this, and I appreciate your patience, that we can use to get our videos ranked and to do everything that we've talked about. The first and most obvious one is YouTube Analytics. I don't know if everybody is aware of it, but YouTube as well has analytics. It's part of your YouTube account. And the YouTube Analytics, like the Google Analytics, can give you statistics about who is watching your videos, the demographics. YouTube Analytics will show you things about engagement on your videos, etc. It will show you over a time period when people are watching them. This is a great way to do SEO. In fact, it's the real way to do SEO. If you see your videos are getting so many views, so much engagement, etc., go back and change a couple of tags or something on it, and then go and see if the results of that are made better or worse, etc. It allows you to fine-tune everything. So you definitely want to use YouTube Analytics. And again, I will be putting links up to all of this on our site. Another tool, as I've already mentioned, the YouTube Playbook itself. The Playbook, if you take anything away tonight, it's the YouTube Playbook. This has been recently updated for the recent changes in YouTube. The playbook is available both as an online resource. It can also be downloaded as a full PDF document. And in addition, in the resource section of the playbook, there are downloads for industry-specific playbooks. So there's some for music industry, there's some for sports, educational, etc., etc. These are also PDF documents. But the playbook goes extensively into the stuff that I've just skimmed the surface on here right now. They give you sample videos. A few of the ones you saw tonight came from the playbook. And it's just an amazing resource. This should be your #1 resource really for YouTube SEO. And it's constantly updated by YouTube every time that they make a change. They just recently made updates because of YouTube 1 on the playbook.
You download it from YouTube?
You can download the PDF, or you can actually go through the whole playbook on YouTube itself.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, and it's also available to download from YouTube. Promoted videos, I thought I'd talk a little bit about that. Promoted videos are a lot like Google AdWords for video. If you're familiar with the Google AdWords program, that's where you basically can get a listing up on Google on the first page because you're paying for a click. It's pay-per-click advertising. This is basically the same thing with video, the promoted videos. You can pay, and it's a pay-per-view type of thing. So in other words, if people go and view your videos, your account will be decremented. You're going to you'll owe YouTube some money. But this can be a good way to get traffic into your channel. You know, promote a video, make it, of course, a very engaging video that is going to get people to subscribe to your channel. And it'll cost you a bit of money, but it'll appear right at the very top of the search, right at the very top of the related videos. And, you know, it's well worth it if you do it correctly. But you have to couple this with analytics. It's the same as doing AdWords. You know, if you're just doing this blind, you know, don't do that. You'll just be throwing money away. You need to know with your promoted videos precisely if you're getting the right demographics, if you're getting the right viewership, etc., if they're actually working. And so couple that with YouTube Analytics, and it can be a very powerful feature. And if you've really got a bit of a budget, you can also look at TrueView video ads. Now, you've seen these before if you've watched YouTube. You go to watch your video, and there's a commercial on before the video starts, and you get this little option to skip the ad if you wish. It's called a TrueView video ad. And again, YouTube will charge you, obviously, but this is actually in a way better than advertisements on television. When you go to television and you ask for an advertisement, they'll charge you a rate based upon the time of the day that you're having it on the show, etc., that you're advertising with. But you have no idea if people are watching this thing, or if they're running away from the TV, or if they put this thing on their PVR and they're just going to skip over it. On YouTube, you're only charged when people actually watch the ad. If they hit the skip ad button, you aren't actually charged for the view. So if you actually have a full-fledged engaging commercial, then this would be the place for it. You'll notice this is the only place I've actually talked about commercials. Can you just take it at the end of it? I'll be done in a second. Other resource, YouTube has a keyword tool. Again, you may or may not be familiar with that. This is pretty well the same type of thing as Google has with its keyword tool. You can type in the keywords and you'll find out how many people were searching for that. This tool was, of course, made to do the YouTube promoted video ads, but it also is a great tool when you're trying to brainstorm titles, etc., for your video, or when you're trying to find words to use within your tags. Using the YouTube keyword tool, you can find out how many people are searching on those specific terms, and obviously you're going to try to gear it to terms that people are searching on quite a bit. I don't mention too many external websites here. In fact, I'm only mentioning one tonight. This one I thought deserved a bit of a mention. It's a great site, Real SEO. It's not just concerned with YouTube, it's concerned with all aspects of video and video SEO. But there are some amazing articles, some great resources on this particular website, so I have no problem recommending this. I'm not affiliated with it in any way, but it's just a really, really great website for learning about the latest, greatest developments in video SEO. And YouTube suggested search. This works basically the same as Google suggested search. In other words, when you start typing something in the top, they start giving you suggestions, and those suggestions are based upon previous searches. Now, as with the one that Google has, your search results can be tainted because it will also include the results of your own personal searches on the account. So the way to use this tool is to not log in with your YouTube account. To log in with a web browser that isn't logged into your Google account. Or if you're on Google Chrome, you can open a window in a new profile or an incognito window or something, and then do it. And then the results here will be more accurate. But as we were typing social media here, you saw social media marketing came up actually before social media. And again, this is a good way to